Hey, all you Zealots and Zerglings, it's time for some 4 versus 4 action on the map Outpost. I have spawned up here way in the top corner of the map as the green Zerg, and my base partner here is Spartan as the pink Protoss. And our other allies over here on this other side here is Dunamai as the yellow Zerg, and Contrarian as the orange Protoss. Our opponents on the far side of the map, we have Dark Lord as the red Zerg, Stylez as the purple Terran, Obscenity as the blue Terran, and finally we've got Cynosure as the cyan Protoss. Yeah, I usually say teal, but he's Cynosure, so he must be cyan. Anyhow, this, if you're not aware, is not a Heart of the Swarm map. It's not a Heart of the Swarm beta map. It's not a Heart of the Swarm custom map. Sadly, we are not going to be seeing any of those games on this channel at this time, because first of all, I believe Blizzard asked everyone to take down their custom Heart of the Swarm maps. Just not confuse it with the beta. And as I do not yet have a beta key, I have no access to it at this time. So we're just gonna have to sit here with good old boring vanilla Wings of Liberty, because no one cares about that anymore. I'm just kidding. It's gonna be awesome. It's a good game. Trust me, it's a good game. It was played a while ago. I forget when, but it's a good game. Trust me. Trust me, it's good. Anyways, we got Spartan just throwing up a gateway there. And it looks like I am gonna move out to expand. But wait, what? Oh, we don't. We do. Cynosure, he's doing it. You probably saw me click on it down here. Yeah, he does have the cannon. Oh, but he's going to throw the cannon down there first. Big mistake, Cynosure, because you want your first cannon to be down here. That's going to look at he could be building a cannon right now, but he can't. He doesn't have the money. He's got to wait for that, and he's waiting on it. But this is the Zerg's worst nightmare. Cannon rush right outside their natural. We have not seen this yet. We don't know what's going on. And here comes the first cannon. Tucked way back in there, where it's going to be hard to get us around, although there's plenty of high ground advantage. Let's see if that has to play in or not. And down goes the second cannon. Oh, Cynosure, your probe's not trapped in there, is he? I don't think he could be. What's that? What's that? Oh, Dunamai. Dunamai gonna spot this? Oh, he's gonna see the pylon. He's gonna see the first cannon. He's gonna see the second cannon. Oh, and yep, I've seen that. I'm like, no, sorry, I will have none of that. I'm done with that. Yeah, and I've even pinged it. But can he see anything? He can't see that Overlord. He's gonna cannon out this little flange here, which is not gonna have any appreciable base on it. Look, this Overlord can just sit here, and he's got nothing. And now looks like he is going to try to move into the base. Oh, but these Zerglings are going to intercept that probe. No cheese for you, sir. All we have to do now is try to clean up this. But yeah, those Zerglings cannot handle that. Zerglings get 2 shot by cannons. Here, I'll prove it. Cannon does 20 damage. Zerglings are so dang fast I can't keep up with them. 35 hit points, so 2 shots will take out a Zergling. Even with 3 armor. Even with 3 armor, that's 17. Yeah, with 3 armor, a Zergling can take 3 shots from a photon cannon with 3 armor. I don't think we're going to see 3 armor here anytime soon. And is he going to be trying? Oh, he's going to try to continue this harassment, even though he's been found out, and that drone's even going to spot it. This Overlord's going to spot it. Cyno, we know what you're doing. Oh, was he even trying to put something in there? Oh, and they ran right past the probe. What's that? They're going to let the probe slip right into the base. If he gets over here, we're in big trouble. But there is a Stalker here, and these cannons can't see him until that probe gets over here. If that probe gets over here, that Stalker could be in big trouble. Oh, and he's going to get the pylon up here, but he's not close enough to give his cannons visions of the high ground. And his cannon's not close enough to defend this pylon. Oh, if that probe made a little bit further, he would have caused that Stalker to have complete fits. Oh, well, yeah, he did get a slight vision there as he was going past that pylon. And, oh, wait, where are they getting vision from? Oh, the pylon finished. It's got bigger vision range now, but that's down. And, nope, that can't see anymore. That cannon's unpowered. And are they going to be able to get something else in here? You just got a pylon out here. He's not doing anything right now. So it looks like they are going to be able to clean this up. These Lings are angry. They're upset. They don't know what's going on. Oh, it looks like Dunamai is going to be expanding here. And the cannons are unpowered. The threat is pretty much ended. He could run a pro up here and throw up some more pylons, but at this point I think he'd just be wasting his money. What have I done? It looks like I've decided I have to throw up a macro hatch because I could not wait. I could not wait for those cannons to go down, so I needed to get macro hatch up because, as you can see, I'm full of a lot of minerals, which is not unusual. It's not necessarily because he forced me to cancel my natural. It could just be I'm awful at this game. That's quite. Oh, what do we got going here? Oh, we had to back up. I think there's more stuff going on here than we saw. What's going on here? Oh yes, we have a Zergling problem. So that's probably why I was making all those Zerglings over there, is we now have Zerglings in our base. I got a couple trying to chase them around. Probes are going to be pulled off the line trying to deal with these Zerglings. It looks like they're going to do a little bit, but he's going to take a lot of loss from that, getting the surround on that. Yeah, you really need to get the surround with the workers, but it's hard to do. I've tried it even just recently, and he's going to lose all of his probes. And yeah, that Zergling's just going to say, yeah guys, it's in there. And that's going to clean it up, but he's going to have to rebuild all those probes. Well, except for that one. That one's fine. So yeah, and here comes another surge of Zerglings. That's another 16 Zerglings are going to be ready for this. And the Zealots not quite blocking that up, but the Zerglings are going to help prevent the other Zerglings from getting in there. And the Zealots are going to be able to do a little bit of damage, and he's going to try to take down a gateway. Well, that's not really an effective use of Zerglings, and I'm not sure. You know, rally. Oh, I guess he can't rally the Zealots in here because his line of pylons is going to prevent that. But we have deflected that. We deflected the cannon rush, and that last cannon's about to go down. We deflected the Ling rush, although Spartan's got a bit of rebuilding to do with his economy. I mean, if we look at the income tab, he has 2 workers. And there they are. Oops, we don't need that. And it looks like we're going to be... Dunamite is going to try to counterattack. He is going to Spart that drone, so that sneaky expansion is never going to be... But here comes some more Zerglings for Dark Lord. I think he does have Dunamite outnumbered, and oh, Dunamite's gonna get surrounded. No, Dunamite, you gotta pull out of there. He selected these units. He needed to get out of there. He did not have the numbers. That was blatantly obvious. And throwing away those Zerglings. But we have some Zealots at the front. That will really slow this down. Yeah, he's gonna try to get in there. He's got 4 Zealots with Stalkers defending. Yeah, he was smart to get out of there what he could, and with Contrarian reinforcing, and oh yeah, now we're going to be chasing him down with these Lings. There's not going to be much else that he can do. It's just their cheese has just not been that effective. Even the sentries are forcing them off without using a drop of energy. And those Marauders, not exactly the best counter to Zerglings, but yeah, he doesn't want to waste too much there. I don't think he quite had enough to make that a good engagement. I think he would have probably at least taken half of them out, but that's not worth it. We'll deal with these later, all right? We'll deal with them just later. But he's still pumping out those Zerglings. Has he got any other tech coming? And he's getting an Evo chamber out. That's his first Evo chamber, and what Stylez is. Oh, he's getting ready for a Marine drop. Oh, we got to keep an eye on that. Oh, and I got an Overlord here. We'll be able to spot this Marine drop. Probably not. Well, he's not even going that way anymore. But that... Oh, that's Dark Lord's drone. Where are those going? They're really risking themselves getting spotted. And a big Marauder ball here, but with nothing but Lings, I think Doom might be just fine with it. There's not a huge swell of Zerglings over here, but look at all the Zealot Stalker. Unfortunately, these Stalkers are in the front, and they're going to... I mean, these Zealots are not doing anything, so that was not a well positioned. And yet, he's still going to force the Zerglings away. Oh, and they're going to go for my expansion again. I'm going to try to stop that. Do I need to cancel? I think I need to cancel. Canceled. But we saved the drone. We did manage to save the drone, and we forced the Lings off. So I'll go back to rebuilding that again. And what happened to that Marine drop? Did we see what happened to that drop? Oh, well, actually, let's back up a couple, because it looks like that drop has occurred while all those Lings were... Well, we're going to back that up a bit more. Nope. It's still not quite there yet. I think one more should do it. There we go. So yeah, while all those Lings were attacking my natural, in go the Marines and this Spartan's probe line, and he's not evacuating, so he's going to lose all of his workers again. Is he going to lose the Nexus? No, they're not going to go for the Nexus. They're going to try... Oh yeah, here comes the response from Spartan. They're going to try to run over and take me on, but I threw up a spine because there were a lot of Lings around, and I didn't want to get... trouble, and I really need to help respond to this, but it looks like Spartan's got my back a little bit until my Lings get there. And are they going to be able to retreat? They're going to try to lift up. Can they get out of there? No, and this medevac has nobody in it, so if he gets away, Well, of course we want to kill it, but... Oh, just gets away. Stalkers will do enough damage to take that out, won't they? Oh no, only 10 damage. I don't believe these are armored. So even another shot, he would have survived with one. Oh, nope, they are armored, so that would have taken him out. They are armored. I guess it's your transport unit. You kind of want it armored. Overlord's armored? They are. Wonder if warp prisms are armored. They must be. Otherwise, what's the point of making the other transports armored? And it looks like Contrarian's going to be scouting for these expansions. He's going to find a drone. Boy, Dark Lord and his drones are not having the luck today. So we've deflected one cheese, several Ling rushes, and a Marine drop. Spartan not feeling the best right now, but he's still alive. He's lost pretty much just workers, which is terrible. But it's not going to destroy his infrastructure. And oh, Contrarian's going to be pushing the front now. There's nothing here except a bunker. And these Lings are not coming up to help it. Even if they wanted to, Dynamite's going to be slowing them down, and that bunker's going to go down. The supply depot's going down. The front wall is about to give, and here comes Stylus. Not much there, but with these Marauders in the back, I think that'll be able to clean this up. But a quick blink is going to let these Stalkers survive a little bit longer and do some damage. Oh, a Queen goes down. Oh, and is this Queen going to go down? I think this Queen's going to be fine. He's going to try to micro her, and yeah, there's not really anything left attacking her that's going to finish her off. So this will get cleaned up. And I believe they're going to prepare for a counterattack. Marauder, Stalker, interesting combination. No upgrades on him just yet. Looks like Contrarian did manage to save some Zealots, or were they reinforcing? Oh, but you got to get out of there, because those Marauders do have Marauder slow. You cannot let that happen. And oh, here come the Zerglings. Not quite enough. And oh, and they're doing a run by. What are they doing? Oh, no, and then he runs him back again. Oh, he just basically said, here, it's target practice. And I'm going to bring my Lings in to slow that down. Here comes the Banelings. Oh, the Lings try to get out of there. Most of them make it. Pretty good reaction time there from Dark Lord. And I think their forces are going to be able to survive and push further. Dynamite's going to run into some more Lings. Maybe this time he'll attack instead of just, making a nice little shooting gallery going there. He's going to get a Stalker down, but there's too much left here right now. And well, Contrarian does still have a Zealot surviving, but there we go. Now he's attacking. And their forces are still going. Here come a lot more Lings for me. But they're just going to sit here right now. They're not going to push their advantage just yet. Perhaps waiting for reinforcements. Here comes some more Lings for Dark Lord. A couple more Stalkers from Sino. And I've got these Lings ready. As we see, I do have the ability for Banelings. He's going to kind of lure those Zerglings in. I am apparently not paying attention. Don't ask me what I'm doing right now. There, I'm actually going to try to pull them back. I do have some spines here to help protect my natural, and these Zealots are going to protect those Lings from just rushing in there. So we kind of got a stalemate right here. No one can push in. Oh, here come the Archons. That'll be good against those Marauders. They did additional damage to Bio. And that poor Marauder's going to be left behind. His buddies are going to try to pull back. Zealot Archon's going to be pretty good against this. Not too shabby against this either, I'm thinking. I think Stalkers could still kite this a little bit, but, Zealots are beefy and do a lot of damage. Archons do the splash and are even beefier, so I think this force probably shouldn't try to take that, but he's going to try to snipe some Zealots. And oh, meanwhile, looks like we had another drop here. Stylus dropped in while I was busy watching the other engagement go on. And oh, looks like I'm going to lose both my Queens. Dynamite's going to come here and save me, but it's too late for the Queens. Should be able to finish off the Marauders more or less. And I'm going to quickly try to pump out some more Zerglings. Here comes the Spine, which will hopefully slow down his engagement. But oh, he's going to focus down my spawning pool. Oh, that's going to hurt, because that is basically my only... Oh, I do have an infestation pit, but that is basically my tech right now. But as soon as these Lings can pop, here they come. Oh, here comes the Banelings. Are those my Banelings? Whose Banelings are those? Well, those are Dynamite's Banelings, and he is going to lift up. Spartan has managed to rebuild his Nexus, but once again, he's got destroyed. And this one hurt a lot more, I think. And trying to follow these around, because he's going to try to drop on the low ground. My Spine's going to help slow this down a little bit so my drones can live for another day. I'm going to try to get my Lings back there. That Mutos is not going to do that much. Yeah, he's going to die pretty quickly. And he's going to try to lift back up and try to get back onto the high ground. He's kind of got us at a disadvantage right now. And oh, here comes some Mutalisks from Dunamite. That'll help a lot. He won't be able to play these games much longer like this. And my spines will hopefully protect my base a little bit. And we've kind of got the high ground covered. And that is going to force that off. But oh, all these juicy, juicy medevacs. 1 goes down. 2 goes down. Is he going to be getting more? I think he is. These stalkers sweep in though and save them. Oh, another goes down, and the stalker or the Mutalisks are going to get out there. 1 does go down, but Quick Blink is not going to be able to get another one. Nope, they're fine. And it looks like we got Contrarian long distance mining trying to get up another expansion. I'm going to have to rebuild some tech. I have no spawning pool right now, but I will get the 2-2 upgrade. Oh, no, I am throwing down another spawning pool over here where I think it's a little bit safer because it's just kind of tucked back in the center of all our bases. If a frontal assault just comes right up here, it's going to do probably a lot more damage than just hitting another spawning pool kill. And it looks like Contrarian's pushing a little bit again, and Dunamite's going to help out with his Mutalisks, which might be able to clean this up. I think it will. And the Zealots are still alive, and they may force the cancel on this, but it's about to finish, and it does finish, so if they can kill this off, that would be a huge win. But the Mutalisks are going to fly off. I don't know where they're going. You might want to finish that off. Because they don't seem to have anything to protect it right now. No? We're just going to kind of go around randomly till the Marines come in and kill us. So didn't quite get that hatchery, unfortunately. Looks like Dark Lord finally did get this expansion up after how many drones did he lose trying to do it? Oh, Contrarian's coming out in force with his Zealot Stalker Archon. He loves this combination very much. But apparently he's just going to run to his base. I'm not really sure why he's running everything over here. Oh, maybe he's going to try to poke and check these expansions, which is does not bode well for Dark Lord. This base is going to be very short. Oh, looks like it's already been damaged, so we already knew this was here. There's so much going on in this map, it's hard to keep up. We have Vikings here for Obscenity, who we've really not heard much from. Apparently he's just going Vikings, despite not having seen anything but Mutalisks, which really don't care that much about Vikings. Pretty good against the Vikings, I'd say. And this base is up and running quite well, which will hopefully make up for the loss of his base over here. But he's definitely going to want to get that back so he can get up. What tech is he working on right now? He's going for the Ultralisks. So yeah, that is something to be worried about. But oh, we're going to snipe these Vikings. That blink's not really going to do that much, but these Vikings are stopping. They don't really seem to have a destination in mind. If these Archons get up here, Obscenity's not paying attention to his Vikings, and he's going to get them all sniped. Oh, he's not doing anything about this. All are just going to get absolutely slaughtered, never firing a shot. Oh, but we did have Banshees. Oh, we got to back that up, because if there's Banshees out there, we got to see what those Banshees are doing. So Viking Banshee is apparently what he's up to this time. I can hear him shooting. There's just too much going on this map. I cannot keep up with it all. There we go. We got 3 Banshees right here. Any upgrades on those? No upgrades. And there's nothing here but this queen, but there is no detection, so it's probably gonna, yeah, it's gonna focus on that queen first, so there's nothing to stop these Banshees. Oh, well, there's a Corruptor right here. He makes an Overseer, he's gonna try to make an Overseer. Oh, but they are gonna drop out of Cloak, which is silly because there's a Corruptor right here. He's just gonna start sniping away. I don't know why you're bringing in the Zerglings, and here come the Mutalisks. Is he gonna try to cloak? He is gonna try to cloak, but that uncloak is gonna waste a lot of energy, and that one's gonna become revealed. But out of range, so they are not going to try to chase that down. So now we've transitioned from cannon rushes to laying rushes to Marine Marauder drops into Banshees. And Dunamite is going to counterattack this base. The drones are going to abandon, but oh, you might want to get out of there. The spores are going to take a lot out of your Mutalisks, and they're not contributing anything here right now. Get your Mutalisks out of there. Get your Mutalisks out of there. No, you're losing all your Mutalisks. Oh, that was absolutely wrong. It looks like, oh, it looks like I'm going to be trying to take this expansion over here. Pretty close to this one. Will I be able to hold it? I don't know. And the Ultralist Cavern is up. Not going for that chitinous plane just yet, although he's really low on minerals. And having to abandon mining there was not helpful. And now I'm going to have to cancel another base. A lot of bases being lost here, especially from certain Zergs on this map, having to force to cancel their bases. And it looks like, oh, they're going to engage this Marine Marauder army, which is +3 attack, which would be great, but with all these Archons here, oh, the Banshees, though, all the DPS they've got here, but the Archons are going to be able to really thin this out, especially with all the support they've got going here. These Lings are, well, they're not going to contribute much now because everything they can shoot at is dead. But these Banshees are going to become a considerable problem for us if we do not start getting detection. That's cool. Cloak Banshee is actually a shadow on the ground. How we couldn't use that to spot them is beyond me. I don't know. So they are going to drive us back, and we got some Ling races going here or something. I don't know what's going on. And Sino is going to run some Zealots in here. I don't know what kind of damage they did up front, but it looks like Contrarian's main Nexus is in big trouble, but yeah, now the Zealots are just going to back up to a wall, and that's going to do a lot of damage to these Zerglings, but if I can click on one of these Zealots, no upgrades against 2/2 Lings. Well, they're still going to do pretty well, but not as well as they would if he was actually upgrading. And it looks like Contrarian was able, well, it looked like he was going to try to do some damage. It looks like he didn't disrupt much in the way of production. I'm going to try to rebuild this gold. And what have I got going over here myself? I do have Hive Tech up. Doesn't look like I'm quite utilizing yet, although do I have... Yes, I do have my adrenal glands on the way. And getting that 3/3. And we are once again scouting for bases. Not, oh, looks like Stylus is running around with his dropships again. But he's going to fly into a bunch of cannons. Oh, he's going to lose. Oh, that one hurt. That one was full, but he's going to try to keep at it. Oh, but there's more cannons over here, and he's kind of stuck right now. He can't afford to lose both these dropships. One goes down. He's going to try to drop them out. But they're taking a lot of damage. I don't know if this is real. Oh, this was not really well executed drop. He has found a nice, sweet spot here for the time being. And meanwhile, we've got more Banshees going on over here. Obscenity really going crazy with Banshees. That Nexus does finally go down. This force should get cleaned up. And does. But these Banshees are poking around. What are we going to do to stop them? There's nothing here but Queens. And this is cloaking again. But even if we're uncloaked, 2 Queens are going to die so fast with this many Banshees, even without upgrades. That Banshee's like, hey, I want to get in on this action. Hatchery is going to go down. Oh, he's going to lose his lair. He's going to lose so much tech here. Here come more Banshees. We do nothing against these. Dunamai, you're the Mutalisk player. You're the best one to actually deal with this right now. And the Spire's going to go down. Here comes 3 Mutalisks. If you weren't so careless with your Mutalisks, you'd have done a little bit of a better job. And having actually part of these cloaked is not a bad deal because the Mutalisks can just focus those down. Meanwhile, the other ones are losing energy. I mean, you can't snipe them all anyhow. It looks like more of them are losing energy. They're just running out. He's going to lose his cloak. And, oh, so many Banshees dying. He's just got to retreat. I mean, there's not a lot of Mutalisks, but they're dying quickly. And, oh, he's even going to bring more targets in here. I don't know what he's doing right now. And he's going to try to recloak some, but as long as there's some uncloaked, and now, oh, it looks like I have brought an Overseer around. But I don't think they can keep. Overseer's got 275 with the speed upgrade. And 275, well, I guess I can keep up with Banshees. And nope, 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 pull back, pull back, pull back. No, pull back. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh no, we have a Dark Shrine. Has there been any Dark Templar sightings? I've not seen them. But there's got to be some somewhere, right? And it looks like I've got that base reestablished. With all the Banshees on the map, I'm throwing down a few spores. I feel it a bit necessary, and a couple spines just to be sure. I got some well-upgraded Lings, but I don't have many of them, and I think I'm kind of running a little low on money, so I need to keep this gold up right now. But Contrarian's got this whole side of the map, and wow, going crazy with cannons. He does not want these to fall, and there, Dark Lord does have his Ultralisks out. They are 4/3. Hopefully he is researching that final armor upgrade, which will make these very, very scary Ultralisks. And Archons, almost a match for the Ultralisk. But with all these units in front and the Ultralists not actually attacking them, the Archons might do quite a bit of damage before the Ultralists can really get up there and do the damage they need. All these Marauders back here. Even throwing in some Ghosts for some reason. Oh, but here come my Lings from the backside. Lings terrible against Ultralisks, but they're all dead now. And, oh, we are going to be able to clean this up. They came right into the clutches of our forces. Did not work out so well for them. And now I'm even gonna be able to take advantage of their creep now. Still trying to get out those Ultralisks, but all those Ultralisks he already lost. It's hard to get them out again, especially since he's on one mining base. He doesn't have the money for the Ultralisks he's putting up, and is basically getting attacked again. Here come all the Banchees from the Vicinity to help defend this, and they're gonna put a lot of damage even without getting that cloak up. Gonna completely obliterate this army. I don't care how much splash that Archon has. It's not going to be able to stop this. That's right. Let's hit the ones getting the pylon. Oh, and looks like the Contrarian's going to bring in the DTs, and there does not seem. Oh well, there is a spore there. So let's see how the DTs. Not too bad against the Ultras. You might want to focus down that spore. And the Banshees are just going to let the DTs live. Instead, they're going to go over here. Now there's no detection there. Oh, well, there's still detection there. You could have finished those guys off easily, but they're going to go defend here instead for some reason. And Styla is going to try to Planetary Rush, and he's going to scan, but the Planetary's not done yet. Oh, wow. Actually going to try to Planetary Rush 32 minutes in the game. And now my Lings are in the base. Just took out that Ultralisk Cavern. There's going to be no more Ultralisks. Unless he has some in production. I don't even know if he can really afford him anyhow. And the Lings are still alive. The Banshees can try to thin him out, but 3/3 Cracklings can do a lot of damage really, really quick. And Contrarian just going crazy with the DTs now. Even going to be sniping Larva. And yeah, you can scan, but they are all... Now they're well out of the range. And they're like, where are they? We don't know where they are. The DTs are still running wild and free. And it looks like I've got some Ultras out of my own. They are fully upgraded too. And they are about to move out right now. And I don't care. Banshees have no upgrades, so they're not going to do all that much against the Ultralisks. Oh yeah, I'll take that back. They're going to do quite a bit against the Ultralisks. So I'm going to have to pull back. Have they killed one yet? They almost killed one, but not just yet. I'm going to have to pull back into those spores. And yeah, he's not even going to tangle with that, even though I'm sure he could probably take those on easily, without any problems whatsoever. Instead, he's going to, instead of taking on my 3 or 4 spores, he's going to run right into Stalker Photon Cannon. It would have been much better if he'd taken me out, because, well, I mean, Contrarian does have a lot of money, but he can't solo this, or can't he? But once again, found a soft spot where there are no defenses. He's going to have to pull those probes out of there, but he's got plenty of other bases. I think they can carry him for a little while. He's going to try to focus down that Nexus, though. Seriously, this many Banshees and not a single... Oh, he finally got... 34 minutes into the game, he finally has 1-1, and they're done here, but there's too many Photon Cannons. He's not going to find any place to poke in there. Oh, and he's forgetting about his Vikings again. No, you're not going to try to get that gas? Nope. And Dark Lord's going to try to retake this expansion. He needs some money. He has no money. No money right now. And also we got a bit of skirmish over here. Cynosure is going to be poking over and once again giving Spartan troubles in his bases. I mean, this is only Spartan's second base, isn't it? I don't see anywhere where he has a base. And this place is almost mined out, and it looks like my Zerglings are like, I'm coming, I will save you from the Stalkers. Oh, and a blink forward is going to cause all those probes their lives. Or not. Here come the Cracklings against completely unupgraded Stalkers. 35 minutes into the game. This is the guy that built the Forge in the beginning of the game. He built a Forge, and he has no upgrades for his Stalkers. 36 minutes in. I would just like to point this out. The Forge is still here. It's right here. No upgrades. This is a guy that's only gone pretty much Stalker this game, right? He hasn't gone Robo. I don't think we've seen Robo. He hasn't gone Stargate. And oh, he's gonna fly here. We got spores, we got corruptors, we got mutalisks. This is not a good day to be a. This is not a good day and place to be a banshee. And I really could use some ultra support because they take out my spores. We're gonna be in a bit more trouble here. Ultralisks, attack. Really? No? Oh, there, that one's gonna attack. Well, that's the only one that can really get in there now. Thank you, Contrarian, because I apparently want my ultralisks on a break. And this Air Force still chasing that. Oh, he really thinned out those Banshees quite a bit. But he has to retreat because there are missile turrets there. Oh, for a second there I thought maybe he got the range upgrade on the missile turrets. It wouldn't be surprised me. But it looks like Styles is done. I think they're pretty much mined out right now. This is like the only base that can mine, and obviously Contrarian's seeing to it that it doesn't. This base is almost mined out, and what do they got left? Well, and they got this one. And they're still trying to harass Spartan's base, but I'm trying to keep those Stalkers in check. I'm not sure why you would blink over here. Your Stalkers can shoot me perfectly alright from over here. Why you would blink so I can get more of your Stalkers killed is beyond me. And I'm going to try to bring in some Banelings, but nope, can't quite get. I think they may have done some damage to the shield there. And yeah, I gotta get my Banshees out of there because nope, Dark Lord's out of the game now. He lost his base. He has no money. What can he do? Of course he's broke now. And Spartan is gonna lose his base again. He's gonna save some probes though. But I mean, what do they got now? He's gonna try to bring. I don't know. There's a few mutalisks. No upgrades on those mutalisks either. Nobody's getting upgrades for the armies they're creating. Except me and probably Contrarian. Definitely have upgrades on those ultralisks. And they're going to finish off the Zerg player that is really no longer there. And there goes Obscenity. And I believe that just leaves Sino, whose main base... Well, now his forge is gone. He can't get those upgrades he's been jonesing for. And there he goes. There you have it. So, cheese deflected, counter attack ensued. I hope you enjoyed this game, and have a day.